Greetings and welcome. It's a few weeks since my last video, isn't it? Well, the simple reason for that, I came off the Penhaligon and injured my arm. It's getting better now, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be back on the Penhaligon, and I've got a few trips planned, so video sessions will be returning shortly. Anyway, whilst I can't go on the Penhaligon, I thought I would do a different type of video today on a different topic, and I picked an advent calendar, and the advent calendar I chose was the Penhaligon. There we are, in the bag, ball of wool, knitting needles. I don't know what that's got to do with Christmas or Penhaligon itself. And seeing that I was going to do a different kind of topic, I thought I would do it in a different style. Thinking back to Dave Allen, 20-year-old single malt. Actually, I needed that when I saw the price of the advent calendar. Mind you, I did get a 15% discount, so it did work out a bit cheaper. And I thought also, yeah, it's a fake cigar, but it is a Cuban one. I did get it from Havana when I was a few years back. So, why Penhaligon? Well, actually a couple of years back I'd never even heard of Penhaligon. Sandra, that's the wife, and I was staying in a hotel, and we had Penhaligon toiletries. So I'd never heard of Penhaligon before. A few months later, we were actually in a little Italian restaurant in Covent Gardens, and as I looked out the windows, there's a shop, Penhaligon's shop. So as we left the restaurant, we had a quick look from the outside into the shop, and I noticed most of it was aftershave and perfumes. I didn't get any that day, but I did get some, well, I've got a few bottles since then. I must say I don't choose my own aftershave. Sandra does that. She advises me, well, she downright tells me which one to buy. And my aftershave tends to go into like one of three groups. Group A, I wear when I'm out with Sandra. Group B, when I'm giving talks and presentations. And Group C, the rest of the time. And obviously Penhaligon comes under Group A. So that's how I heard of Penhaligon and got into Penhaligon itself. But what is the history of the company, Penhaligon? Well, it was started by a William Henry Penhaligon. He was born in, well, he was baptised in March 1837 in a place called Madron in Penzance. His father was a coachman. Father was William, another William. And by 1851, William Henry was working as a page for a Charles Moore, and Charles Moore was classed as the gracious chaplain of the Penzance Union. Yeah, I've got no idea what the Penzance Union is, so again, if you know, add it in the comments. By 1861, William Henry had set up a hairdrapers and perfumery in Madron itself, moving to London in about 1869. Cheers. And he set up a barber's in Germain or German Street in London, I say in 1869, producing his first aftershave in 1872, which was the Hammond Bouquet, and you can still actually get that nowadays. What's that, 150 years later, and they're still producing the same scent. In 1880, he went into partnership with his foreman and set up the company Penhaligon and Givon. It must have been a success because by about 1881, William Henry's still living in St Pancras and he's employing 14 assistants. But like everything else, so everyone else, he died in April 1902, And his probate records then says his estate was valued about £1,600, which is about £175,000 nowadays. For the Penhaligon enthusiasts, William Henry's buried in the same cemetery as Thomas Stevens, a Marylebone cemetery. So the next time I'm going to see Thomas Stevens' grave, I'll have a look round and see if I can find William Henry's. Anyway, so back to the advent calendar. Let's have a look at what it looks like. Like I say, it comes in a bag, and if we open the bag up, a bit of a tight squeeze. There we are. Oops, the bottom parts fell out. Okay, put the bag down. And 3 sections. Hope you didn't notice that that's upside down. Okay, so we've got 3 sections. Little drawers here, and if we turn it round, I don't know which is the front and which is the back of the advent calendar, but that's what we've got. Cardboard, but it's like a woolen knitted effect. So cheers again. I don't know how much of this I'm going to go through today. So cheers. So let's have a look at number 1. Might as well start at number 1. There it is at the bottom. Looks like a little stag on the box. And we have a candle. Christmas candle. Okay, a candle. I was hoping for a bar of chocolate to start with, but no. One candle. Okay, I can't say much about a candle, can I? You light it and it lets off a bit of a smell, but I can't smell what it smells like. So number 2, anyone see? Oh, number 2's there. Oops. This one looks a bit smaller. And it's getting smaller as I unwrap it. So we have a small bottle, probably about 5ml, Penhaligon Empressa Eau de Parfum. Well, according to the internet, the Empressa leaves an impression. Her Eau de Parfum is laced with peach, vanilla and shimmering blood orange. As bright and as stirring as the dawn. Her smile is warm, lustrous and unforgettable. Just like Sandra's. I've got to set that, haven't I? Not going to open the bottle up, but it's supposed to smell of patchouli, bergamot and peach. So number 2 is Empressa Eau de Parfum. Put it in the box. Number 3. Where are we up to? Number 3 is here. Now we are onto the perfumes. Fortuitous Finlay. Now actually I've got a bottle of this. I did buy one. And Fortuitous Finlay is part of the portrait collection. So like I say, I've got a full size bottle of this, or what I class as full size. That's the full size one. Horse's head on it. Oh, and I'll read the description on the back of the box first. Amidst melodious birdsong, Finlay, the vibrant groundskeeper, strolls through the estate. He tends to the bushes tenderly, keeps the lawns manicured immaculately, Lady Blanche. Now, if you come across the portrait collection, Lady Blanche is the wife of the head of the household, isn't she? Lady Blanche found herself drawn not only to the roses blooming under his touch, but to Finlay himself. As whispers of the budding romance reach Lord George, confrontation ensues. Torn between Dahlias and duty, she stood at the crossroads, family or Finlay. For who could resist this stallion's fragrant allure? Nostrils flirred at the addictive aroma of pistachio and leather, a stable scent for the horse. Not all bets are placed equally. So put him back in the box, out the way. So that is Eau de Parfum Fortuitous Finlay. Another one for the box. And we'll put the statues there. So number 3 done. Let's move on to number 4. There's number 4. Back down to a smaller one now. Helvetti. Penhaligon's Helvetti hand cream. So, Helvetti hand cream. Hold hands with Helvetti on a romantic stroll along the riverbank. A creamy caress of rose and spice, wrapped in a haze of amber and oud. Helvetti hand cream. So, moving on to number 5. There we are. And it looks like another perfume. Yes, it is. Oh, aftershave. The Tragedy of Lord George. Now, on the full-size bottle, this one's got a stag's head on the bottle. And if we have a quick look at what is wrote on the back of the box for The Tragedy of Lord George, it says faithful to king and country. Yeah, but he's not exactly faithful to his wife. Lord George is a wealthy and respected man, the archetypical patriarch. He seems to embody the noblest values of the aristocracy: virtue, respect, loyalty and faithfulness. His fragrance reflects his essence, seemingly traditional, yet with hidden secrets. The flesh is weak. And the keynotes for it are ambrox, rum and tonka beans. So a 10ml, The Tragedy of Lord George. Cheers. Excuse me. So that is number 5. We're slowly getting there, aren't we? Number 6. This one doesn't want to come out yet. Hand and body wash. There we are. Luna hand and body wash. Brief description of it. I'm not opening it, but hand and body are caressed by the divinely soft touch. Warm vanilla, creamy cedar and decadent saffron confounds the ancient city air. This lotion ought to spill secrets. Like I keep saying, there seems to be a lot of secrets within the portrait collection. So that is the Luna hand and body and hand wash. Number 6. Number 7. There it is. Oh, that's longer than I thought it was going to be. turn it around. Vavavoom. Vavavoom, the quality of being exciting, attractive and full of energy. No, that's not me, is it not? Oh. Apricot, leather and osmanthus. An energetic blend of mandarin and magnolia. Enthusiastic spoonful of osmanthus. Sprints your way to success. Well, osmanthus, I had to look this up, is a genus of about 30 flowering plants. Most of the species are native to Asia, with a few species from the Caucasus, New Caledonian and Sumatra. So that is a 10 millilitres of Vavavoom Eau de Parfum. Number 7. So moving on to number 8, up in the top left hand corner. Oh, it looks like another candle. It is another candle, another Penhaligon candle. There we are. And it is a Maduro leaf candle. Supposed to be a Cuban smoke just to the gentleman's club, like laughter. Wood panelled walls. Soft leather armchairs from Havana to St James's. A candle for superior taste. I'm glad I've got the cigar. Anyone got a light? So, another candle. Moving on now, number 9. Number 10. You'll see number 9, there it is. Ooh. Another small bottle. And this is a Daphne Bouquet Eau de Parfum, 5 millilitres. There we are. A fragrant folklore of blackcurrant leaf and Daphne accord burst with joyful radiance. Spring awakens, vibrant yet elegant, and brings with it the verdant caress of moss. So the keynotes are supposed to be Daphne accord, moss and blackcurrant leaves. So that is a 5 millilitre Daphne Bouquet Eau de Parfum. Another one in the box. Number 10. You know, I was up to there it is, it's the light shining on it. Here we go. Duchess Rose. Another one of the portrait collection. And actually, the wife has got a full size one of these. There we are. A bit of a foxy head on the buckle. The Duchess Rose is the daughter of Lady Blanche and Lord George Rose. Rose married a duke, to escape the stifling rigidity of her family and to become the coveted Duchess Rose. At first naively romantic, she has now become disillusioned and frustrated in an unsatisfactory marriage, always looking for fun and frivolity and perhaps love affairs. Her fragrance is not too innocent. Well, as I said, the Duchess Rose, The key notes are mandarin, rose, centifolia and vanilla. So the coveted Duchess Rose. Moving on now to number 11. So it's where the key is. Right at the top. This one doesn't want to come out. Okay. I'll have a look up further. Right. There it is, it's out. Another Luna. This one's the body lotion. And as I said before with the earlier Luna, it's warm vanilla, creamy cedar, decadent saffron. And I wonder how many secrets this one has to spill. So number 11, a 30ml Luna body wash. So as we carry on, time for another drink I think. Number 12. Another small bottle. Quercus. Eau de Cologne. Well, Quercus, a cologne of some sophistication, I believe, named for the iconic English oak. Basil and lemon, as fresh as a mountain stream, sweet jasmine, and a woody, mossy depth that brings one happily back to earth. And the key notes are supposed to be mandarin, lily of the valley and oak moss. So that's 5 millilitres of Quercus Eau de Cologne. Number 12. 13. Looks like another Blenheim Bouquet, 10 millilitres Blenheim Bouquet. Oh, what ho! As dry and fresh as the best gin, or the best of British humour. Lemon, black pepper and pine. This eau de toilette was first created for the Duke of Marlborough, and by Jove it shows. The keynotes are supposed to be lemon, lavender and pine. Blenheim Bouquet. 13. Right, up to number 14. It's got a little lock on this. Luna hand cream. Well, we've already had some Luna, haven't we? What can we say? Caressed by the divinely soft touch, warm vanilla, creamy cedar and decadent saffron. So it's got 10 millilitres or 0.34 fluid ounces Luna hand cream. Coming number 15, your time is up. Oh, hang on, this looks like a big box. Number 15. Another Quercus. Again, Quercus body lotion. Cologne of some sophistication. Mandarin, lily of the valley and oak moss. So we've got a 30 millilitres Quercus body lotion. 16, a long one. The Cut, Eau de Parfum, The Cut. Now I've actually got a sample of this sent by Penhaligon a few months back now when they first released it. It's I believe it's a relatively new one. So if I you only get a little sample, it comes in a card like this, and on the card it says a perfectly fitting fragrance struts down Savoy. The revolution begins with a medley of mint and basil, tailored to precision. Sharp as a suit, cuts like a blade. Next lavender and clary sage are stitched together with vetiver. Expertly sewn with cypress and cedar. There's style in each thread. An invigorating finish of fir balsam, confidently worn with every spritz, and it's introducing the rebel of the raw. Keynotes as mint, cypress and fir balsam. 10 milliliter, Eau de Parfum. 16. I've got to keep saying the numbers so I know where I'm up to. Where's number 17? That. Oh. You never know how long these boxes are going to be, these drawers are, when you pull them out of the box. We'll get rid of that. And we have Penhaligon, where's it? Juniper Sling. 5 milliliters Eau de Toilette Juniper Sling. Again, anyone for gin? Juniper burst of freshness. Teasing angelica and black peppers. Warm spice and warm hearts. This Eau de Toilette is a complex cocktail. Better make it a double. Well, hang on, we'll stay with the whiskey, not the gin. And the keynotes are juniper berry, vetiver and black pepper. So 5 milliliter Juniper Sling Eau de Toilette. Number 18. Oh. Elizabeth Rose Eau de Parfum, 10 milliliters. The best description could be, behold the famous Tudor rose, the flower of England, inspired by the coming together of the houses of York and Lancaster. This airy Eau de Parfum is a harmonious union of rose, hazelnut leaf and, I can never say this, vetiver. The keynotes for the Elizabeth Rose are hazelnut leaf, rose, sentiver and vetiver. Vetiver. So we've got 10 milliliters of Elizabethan Rose. 18. And number 19. This is a squarish box. Shall we open the box as well? Soap. So it's nice. Lunar soap. And again, the Lunar, warm vanilla, creamy cedar and decadent saffron. So bar of soap, 30 grams Lunar triple milled soap, it says. Number 19. 20. Here we are. Is this going to be a long box or a short box? It's another long box. Oh, Endymion. Cologne. Eau de Cologne. Well, anyone who does pub quizzes knows what or knows who Endymion was. He was the son of Zeus, wasn't he? So, and actually, I have got a little card on Endymion. Can we have a look here? There we are. Almost like playing a deck of cards, isn't it? Endymion is Zeus's most handsome son. I said he was the son of Zeus. A Greek god in perpetual slumber, forever young. No, that's not me, is it not? He is visited nightly, by Luna. Well, we've had the Luna soap and the Luna body wash, haven't we? His divine consort. Luna's the divine consort. So, we have 10 millilitres Endymion Eau de Cologne. And Endymion slumbers on a bed of bergamot and suede. And the keynotes are lavender, suede and leather. So, Endymion, 10 millilitres Eau de Cologne. Put the cards away. 21. Is that one? This tall one. Another Quercus body wash, body and hand wash, 30 millilitres, or in old money, 1 fluid ounce. And as we said before, Quercus, Mandarin, Lily of the Valley and Oak Moss. So Quercus, 30 millilitres, body and hand wash. Okay. Almost there, 21 down. What's that? 3 to go. 22, where are we? Ooh. 22. Another candle, and it's a Ceylon Pico candle. Ceylon, it's got to be the rolling hills and the tea, hasn't it? A traditional as an old as native birds, wood, rose by fragrant cardamom, and the optimism of Lily of the Valley. 1 candle, 35 grams. So, we're almost there, aren't we? 22, 2 to go. 23 is the bottom left hand corner, so I can see it. Ooh. Ah, a large bottle of Penhaligon, well it would be Penhaligon, wouldn't it? Luna Eau de Toilette, 30 millilitres. I'm not going to open it. And again, Luna is warm vanilla, creamy cedar and decadent saffron. But now you've got a 30 millilitre bottle of Eau de Toilette. Well, the last one, number 24. I wonder what 24 is going to be. The box is even bigger than the others, so hopefully it's a big bottle. Helvetti Eau de Parfum, 30 millilitres Helvetti Eau de Parfum. Keynotes of these is oud, bergamot and rose. They do a Helvetti leather as well, but this is the basic Helvetti. An intoxicating, mysterious fragrance, vigorous grapefruit, oud, Levantine spice and rose, tangled in the moonlight. So, that's the last one. All 24 opened. So let's see what we've got. We'll turn it round. So we've got that there. And let's use my, well, put them all in here. So there's my hat as well. Move the full buckles out the way. So let's have a look. We've got the Helvetti. And we had the Luna Eau de Toilette. Well, let's have a look at the. Okay, I don't think all these will fit in here. That's the coveted Duchess Rose. And we've got the Glennie Bouquet. We've got the Fortuitous Finlay. Elizabethan Rose, the Cut, Vavavoom, and another 10 millilitres of Endymion. So that is 7 different 10 mils. Don't forget the 3 candles. Right, so can we go through, right, Pengal, the Empressa, Quercus, Daphne Bouquet, and the Juniper Sling. Oh, sorry, I missed one here. The Tragedy of Lord George. Almost as tragedy, we nearly lost him. Yep. 8. Also with the Helvetti, we had the Helvetti hand cream. That was the Luna, wasn't it? So what do we have with the Luna? We have the Luna body lotion, the Luna soap, Luna body and hand wash, and the Luna hand lotion. And then the last 2 out of the box is the Quercus body lotion and the body and hand wash. So, closing the box up. That is the Penhaligon Advent Calendar. And that's a single malt. I've almost run out, I'll have to get a fill up. The total value is supposed to be about £600 if you bought them all separately. Like I say, I got it for a slight 15% discount, so I paid, well, a lot less than that. So now I've got to pack them all back away in the boxes, and then starting on the 1st of December I can open each box in turn and be surprised at what's inside each drawer. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation for the Advent Calendar. And like I say, I'll be back on the penny farthing in a couple of weeks, and back to the penny farthing videos. So have a nice Christmas. Bye bye for now.